Welcome to another episode of the Fantasy Tailgate Podcast. With the latest news and fantasy football insights are your hosts, Howie and Will.
And welcome to the Fantasy Tailgate Podcast with Howie and Will.
Yeah. What's up, people?
I don't care. It's turkey time. Yes.
Turkey episode.
Yes, we are doing kind of a Thanksgiving themed episode. This may or may not be smaller than normal episodes, but we'll see how it works out.
Not gonna hit on the normal stuff, just kind of a couple focus things.
So
Seeing as how we got the holiday this week. So.
What about last night's football game? We're actually recording.
I did not watch. I'm not sure if I watched it at all, actually.
I thought you would be because you were commenting on the maximum effort.
I was checking up on the fantasy scores and stuff, but
okay.
I full disclosure had some issues with tires on vehicles yesterday, so I was trying to get that figured out. There's trip to O'Reilly's at one point. Yeah,
I hate tires on vehicles. We had that issue last week.
Yeah, especially sucks when you have an all-wheel drive vehicle and a four-wheel drive vehicle because you have to replace all four when you have to replace them.
I know. Well, that's right. Geraldine's van is an all-wheel drive. Okay, that's where I got confused. I'm like, why are they
when you
making
need to replace both at the same time? Super cool.
Yeah, that I can see how that's super cool.
So yeah, I was not paying a ton of attention to the game last night.
Oh yeah, it was 30-23 final.
Okay, that's pretty close.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game. Lamar Jackson and everything went off.
Oh, of course they did. He is Lamar.
Mark Andrews got a touchdown. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at work and it's blowing up. My phone's blowing up with all these players because I have most of the players on my teams.
Yeah.
So my phone,
my main group text, I have two that go off like every week, and they were going on pretty good. And I was like, oh, whatever, guys.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the first time we actually get to talk about the Monday Night Football game right after it was over. And neither one of us watched it. Well,
for everybody out there, we are recording on Tuesday since we got the holiday coming up, so getting in a little early.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can try to get this out by Thursday. So, because I got a lot of stuff to do this week. we have potluck at work tomorrow night, and I'm making making wings.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So, and I've been requested to make as hot as wings as I possibly can.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Yeah, a bunch of people that they have, let's just say they like the heat palette, hot.
Okay.
So
that should be good.
Yeah. Well, I got a nice mango habanero sauce I'm going to use.
A nice spicy, sweet.
Yep. Buffalo wing sauce. I may or may not doctor up to be a 5-alarm buffalo wing sauce.
Throw some ghost pepper in there or something.
Oh, yeah. I think last time I just used all the sauces that was in my fridge, which is Tapatio, Louisiana. So the only thing I don't have is that one famous hot sauce that everybody likes.
Frank?
Tabasco.
Oh, Tabasco.
That's the one hot sauce I don't have.
Yeah, I didn't even think of Tabasco because I'm not a huge Tabasco fan. I love hot sauce, but not that one.
I like
the variations of Tabasco. Pretty good. Straight up classic Tabasco. Give me something else. I'm good.
The green Tabasco is the best.
Ooh, that one's so good. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm just talking about food again.
Here we go. Off the rails already.
Started a food podcast. Jeez.
Well, there's so many other podcasts that we could start all our derailments. Food.
All right. Anyway, fantasy football.
Yes, fantasy football. Let's get right into our league updates since last week. We'll go right into the maximum effort.
Okay.
So, standings as we see it, JJ Tin Man is still in first place. Dude Abides is tied with him for first place,
Ooh.
but because of the tiebreaker, obviously.
Well,
JJ Tin
so
Man has.
he has like 200 more points.
Yep. Take Notes is right behind him. Hey, you know what? You've just popped yourself up to, with your win, you got up to the 5th place.
Yeah. Me
You
and
are
you tied at 6-6.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, I
Me
can
and you are
still
in 5th
be
and 6th, and we're tied.
I can still be knocked out.
Yeah.
Because of my points. Because Laces were out. He has 2 games. He's 1 game behind me. So yeah. The 2 games ago, he can still knock me out. But I'm hoping I can get a couple wins here.
Yeah, and we have what? 2
games
weeks
left.
So this week and next week, and then
Yes.
the playoffs start.
Well, the buys is what got me this week.
Yeah, there was what 6 teams on my list last week, so I feel like it got a lot of people.
Yeah, I stuck with Wilson for a second straight week, and this time, I mean, he didn't do horrible, but
I mean, he did. He got sorry, excuse me. He scored almost 13 points. Luckily, the guy you were going against had Kyler Murray, who only got like 11. So.
yeah, but
then
he
Eckler
still
going down didn't help you. Tillman going down didn't help you.
none of the supporting players helped me out.
No.
Yeah, I had
you had no support. Your highest scorer was Nico with 17.
Yep. But that's bye weeks for you.
Yeah.
I'll have my normal lineup in there.
Yeah, because you had Josh Allen. What is that? Dearness Johnson? Not that you were putting him in.
No.
Dearness Johnson, Brees Hall, Brian Thomas Jr. all on bye. So yeah, you were feeling it.
Yep. Yeah, I got some decisions to make too this week. Anyways, if you guys want to tell me who to play,
Yeah, throw it in the comments.
Throw it in the comments. Hey, give me advice. Let's get back to the standings. Okay.
So actually, this last week I wanted to hit real quick. I took down the giant Jamie. I beat him 162 to 150.
Yes, you did.
Even with him having Lamar and Derrick Henry.
Yep.
The Giant Slayer.
Giant Slayer. Hey, that is why you're in 5th place now.
And this is when it needs to happen. So
and he is tied
okay with it.
And Dude Abides is right there with him.
Yep.
So, well, if everything stays the way it is, and I can get a couple wins here in the end, this will be the playoffs right here. And let's see.
Unfortunately for you, this week you do play the Dude Abides. Fortunately for me, Calvin, I love you. We've said it before, but I play you, so I should be good.
I can probably stay toe to toe with Dude Abides.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, he's tied for first. He's one of the top teams, so you got a challenge on your hands.
Yep. Okay, why don't you want to get out of here?
Ooh, and then I don't know if you've looked at this, but I just looked at it. Final game of the regular season for us. We play each other.
Ah, crap.
Week 14, me against you.
That's not fair.
Jamie and the Dude also play each other that week.
Week
14 should be a good week.
Week 13. Who does Laces were out play?
This week. He plays golfer.
Okay, so he might actually lose that game too.
Oh yeah, that'll be a close one.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all scoreboard watching now.
Oh yeah, this is when things start getting interesting.
I need to win out. And if I can win and Laces Were Out loses, that could put me in a good spot. That basically gives me the spot.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a big chance. So and then me and you playing, that's just going to be positioning because we'll be. You should win your game. Sorry, Calvin.
Just being real, man. You're 2-10. Come on. You've only scored 1,098 points on the season.
Although he can be spoiler now.
Yeah, watch. I'm going to get my ass whooped because he's going to murder me. Mahomes is going to put up freaking 400 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Mahomes has been lighting it up lately.
You stop it, Howard.
No, I'm just saying.
Don't you put that juju on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that. If you ain't first, you're last. What do you mean you're not? What do you mean you're first or last? I'm high on peyote. You could be second. You could be third.
Don't stab yourself. Yeah, right. Like, that's terrible advice for a kid. I've lived my whole life going off of that advice. Well, that's terrible.
I was high on peyote back then.
So great. I love that movie.
I know, it's funny.
Why is there a cougar in the car?
It's motivation. You can drive with a cougar in the car. You can drive anything.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. All right. We can do a whole podcast of just movie quotes, apparently. Fucking hell.
Coming soon. The comedy podcast of movie scripts with Howard and Will. We just quote funny movies.
I feel like that's just my everyday conversation anyway. I live my life one movie quote at a time.
All righty. So, we good with maximum effort here?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Let's see. We'll go to the walker down the river.
Do it.
Go to league. There we go. Let's see. I beat Swaggerty this week.
Nice.
And you got beat by bitch ass.
Yeah, I was the bitch ass. But in my defense, and this happened in at least 2 leagues, maybe more. I haven't fully checked yet, but I played against Saquon Barkley.
Oh no! Yes, I've been
in this league. The dude put up 44.2 fantasy points.
Yeah.
I'm okay losing to Saquon, honestly.
Yeah, you got your.
It still sucks, but at least it was Saquon.
You know, the funny thing is,
like Austin Eckler would be like, "Fuck fantasy football. This is stupid."
The weird thing is the Eagles are one of the best teams in the league.
Oh yeah,
but because of the freaking Lions and Chiefs,
I was gonna say it's gonna come to the freaking Lions and the Eagles in the playoffs. And I believe
the Lions and Chiefs are overshadowing any other team that's doing good.
That's okay. Let's sneak under the radar. It's fine. We've done that for years.
But it's hard to sneak if you have Saquon Barkley, but you're still sneaking.
Yeah, because we don't make like crazy stupid headlines. We just make good ones, and then people forget about them because they're on to the next fucking bullshit. That, oh God, what's Patrick Mahomes doing with the refs? How many times am I going to see Taylor Swift?
Let's see. How many games do they got left?
Hopefully not a ton.
I'm surprised they still haven't signed her for the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
She
is
might be
Jay-Z's
there anyway.
In charge of that? Like, I don't know if he would ever pick Taylor Swift.
Who?
I heard that Jay-Z's in charge of picking. Like, I think he might own the company that chooses whatever.
That makes sense.
That's why Kendrick Lamar is going to be during the halftime.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So, okay, back on rails again.
Fucking hell.
Oh, you know what? It's Thanksgiving time, so what the hell, you know?
Yeah, there we go.
You got beat by bitch ass. I beat Swaggerty. Calvin lost again to Team Kenny.
What?
Yeah, he lost to Team Kenny. Calvin's now 1-11.
Calvin, what are you doing? Okay, who the hell is on his team? Geno
And then
Smith. Oh, Christian McCaffrey only put up 5 points for him. That's
oh my gosh. And the Phantom Jerry Lynn team is got beat by Dumas Walker. I guarantee there's people out on bye on that one.
let's
or
see.
injuries.
1, 2. She had 2 people on bye in her starting lineup. And for context, Calvin, I'm sorry. I'm just pointing out facts. Jerry Lynn, with what I say, 2, 3 people on bye,
Yes.
only scored 1 less point than you did, Calvin.
Oh my god.
And you started the full lineup.
Wow. Well, Jerry Lynn is in position. She's in the 5th spot.
This
The
is
2
fucking
game.
broke. If she wins, we got to do something. Like, that's not. Whatever. We'll take her out in the playoffs. That's fine.
Yes. We'll have to figure something out for that.
Oh yeah, and this one, friggin' 6 out of 8 make it.
It looks like she's gonna be in the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
because Dumas Walker's 2 games behind her.
Well, if she loses these 2 and he wins his 2 and scores, he has more points right now.
He has more points.
Knock her out.
Yes.
So,
but she has more points than Kenny though. So if Kenny doesn't win,
but if he wins out, he'll be 7-7. She'll be
right.
If she loses, she'll be 6-8. So it wouldn't
right.
matter. So there's still a chance she doesn't get it, and everything is right in the world because somebody not managing a team should not make the playoff. I should have got this at the beginning of the season. But
is there a commissioner way where we can pop up the next available person?
I think I could like force set her
maybe
lineup.
No, because if we change her wins, that's going to change the wins from everybody else too.
Yeah, no, the way I see it at this point, this far into the season, we're 12 weeks through. We haven't touched it. To keep it as fair as possible,
yeah,
I say we still don't touch it.
Okay.
As shitty as it is, and then we get our shit together and actually have a fully functioning league next year.
I'm playing Dumas Walkers, and Bitch Ass is playing Kenny.
Okay.
So depending on how those
Calvin,
go,
that should be good.
And you play Calvin, and she's playing Team Swaggerty. So
okay.
Swaggerty's 7-5. He might be able to knock her off. So it's going to be interesting for those bottom 2 spots.
Yeah. Yeah, the rest of it's pretty much, top 4 is pretty much dialed in. Even though you and Jerry Lynn have the same record. So, I mean, technically you're in the same boat as Jerry Lynn.
But I have more points.
That is true. But record-wise, I mean, if you lose your last 2.
If I lose my last 2... Well, the only one that could knock me off is Daryl, but he doesn't have as much points as me.
Well, and Kenny.
Well, Kenny, yeah. It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. You and Jerry Lynn are in the same boat.
Yeah, we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
But I'm more of a secure boat. I don't have a lot of holes.
Yes, I would have. You're more like a rigid boat, not a lifeboat.
Right.
Or is you like throw something at it, pop a hole, it leaks. Yeah.
She's one of those boats that when you're going down in a bigger boat, you throw that out in the water and it inflates.
Yeah, you're like the
fit like
you're like
10
a
men.
Coast Guard boat that comes up and
yeah. She's barely floating.
Yeah, you're a reliable boat. She's an emergency boat. All right, over the boat talk.
Yes.
Tune into the boat cast.
I think we can move on to the Howard's League now.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Thunder, 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 cats. Can't believe I got beat so badly this week by Tom.
Ooh, that's embarrassing.
Joe Mixon did
Jesus,
nothing.
dude.
Eckler obviously got hurt.
Oh,
Kyler Murray just shot the field.
Almond Rod.
None of my players did. Oh, there's Mark
Darius
Andrews got me
Slayton
13
didn't
points.
catch a ball.
I know. Oh, for Charbonnet.
And Howard.
Yeah, and I forgot to put Buffalo.
Your defense was on a bye week.
Yeah, and let's see what
You
my
started
backup.
the Buffalo defense.
And if I would have started my New York defense, it would have been 4 points. Yes.
Yeah. You would have had 62 instead of 58.
Yes.
Still would have lost. It wouldn't have mattered. But
yeah, but I mean, standings wise goes, I am still looking pretty good. I have more points than Rolling Rick, and he's the only one that can possibly knock me out. Besides, Take Notes could knock me down, but as far as out of the playoffs, Rolling Rick is the only one that can actually knock me out. Oh, same with Red Dogs too. Red Dogs and me in the same boat.
Yeah, Red Dogs. Red Dogs and you were tied. And you got Take Notes and Rick.
Right.
And then Dumas Walker, Tom's Hawks, and Jerry Lynn. You're done.
Yep. 2-12.
Well, I mean, basically done. I think they're in the emergency boat too.
Yes.
At least Dumas Walker and Tom. Jerry Lynn, you're done.
Dumas Walker. Yeah, Roland Rick would have to lose everything. Mm-hmm. And same with Take Notes. And no. Take Notes has like 200 points on Dumas Walker.
That's true. Okay. Yeah.
I think he'll be in there. I think we got it.
Yeah, so realistically, Rick is the only one that has a chance of still making the playoff.
He's the only one that...
Astronomically, there are 2 other teams that, quote unquote, have a chance, but not
really. Take Notes would have to score 0.
Well, that's
0
what I'm
yards.
Saying. And Dad's team, every one of his players would have to put up a 40-point week.
Yeah.
So I'm saying astronomical chance, but not really a chance.
So week 13, the lineups are. I'm playing Take Notes.
Okay.
So one of us, that's going to make a difference there.
Yeah. And then Rick is playing Tom.
Yep.
And then Dad is playing the Red Dogs.
Oh.
And this will be an interesting week.
And Calvin, the only good team that I see so far.
Oh, yeah, he's 8-4 in this one.
He's 8-4. He's in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's playing the Ghost team.
Yep. I dare you to beat the Ghost team. Calvin. I dare him to beat him.
But me, I was like, I'm not playing them.
So, let's go into Why Not 2. Right. This should be quick and easy.
Yeah, this is the, we only have 6 teams and 4 make the playoffs?
Yep.
Yeah, so this one, we start playoffs week 16 since there's only 4 teams. So we still have 3 regular season games for this one before the playoffs start.
Yep, and
it's not looking good for you, Howard.
Oh, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Hey, but I am in the playoffs. I mean, I could be in the playoffs if Calvin makes it too. Howard's name shame. Howard team sucks. Howard's fantasy recap. My name is in the playoffs.
3/4 of this league has your name in it, and not one of those teams is your team.
Nope. The funny thing, you know how that happened, though?
I think it was one of the...
It was 2 years ago.
One of the early podcasts, wasn't it? Or
yeah, it was. Something? It was where I was doing a fantasy recap on and just putting it on the sites, and it was just me.
Yeah, that's
and right. I kept complaining to everybody, you guys need to update your team names.
Yeah, so me and Calvin were like...
So everybody updated. Howard's team sucks. Howard's name shame.
Me and Calvin went, hold my beer.
It was funny.
And then Zach went in there too.
Yep. So yeah. No one changed it. All righty. So, okay. I do want to touch on my ESPN league.
Okay.
Because we kind of didn't get to it last week.
Yeah.
So let me see. I'm going to just go to, I won again this week. I've won 5 games in a row. I started out 2-3 in this league. Not sure what's going to happen. I've won 5 in a row.
Damn.
And I'm in second place.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I'm in second place and I'm out of first place by one game.
Oof.
So, and he's clinched playoff berth already. And I'm still, it's still like the top 4 goes in this one.
Okay.
This is the one that top 4 goes. We start in the 15th week. So you have our first week, the first round, and then the championship round's 2 weeks long.
Okay, so 1 week for the first round, 2
Right.
weeks for the second. So you're still
Final.
not playing in week 18.
Still not playing in week 18. No.
Okay. I was thinking, because I've been in leagues before that had, once you're in the playoffs, they're 2 week rounds.
Right.
So like first round is 2 weeks, second round is 2 weeks, and then you're playing into week 18. I hate those.
And the top 4 teams, or the top 5 teams, or I'm 8-4, and then 3 teams behind me, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place, are all 7-5. One game behind me. So there is a theoretically if I F up, I could be out of the playoffs too.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I got to keep winning.
Okay,
Let's see. Hey, who am I playing next? ESPN has changed it a little bit. Oh, I'm playing How I Met Your Metcalf.
That's a pretty good name.
It is.
That's pretty good.
Is there? Let's see. It's loading. Oh, he's in 9th place. I think I've beat him before. He's projected. Oh, I'm projected to win 124 to 113.
Nice.
But projections don't mean shit.
Well, yeah. Change at any time.
Because the NFL player doesn't go out there and say, okay, I got to make myself 13 fantasy points.
Yeah, no, they're not thinking about fantasy at all.
They're saying, I got to get this ball in the freaking end zone so my team could win and go to the playoffs for reals.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't care how your fantasy lineup does.
So that's all I got for this league. How about your, how'd you do on your, oh gosh,
That auction league?
Auction league draft. Yeah, you were on a roll there for a minute.
Yeah. So started, 0-7. Won 4 in a row. Notice how I didn't say 5 in a row. I lost last week.
Oh.
So this is one of the leagues where I lost to Saquon. It was 156.5 to 129.5.
Damn, Saquon Barkley. I love it how you're breaking people's hearts left and right.
Yeah, I'm still so happy he's on the Eagles.
And you're making people lose their jobs too.
Well, yeah.
Did you hear that the Giants are probably going to be cleaning house? General manager's gone.
Oh yeah, freaking Daniel Jones is gone already.
Jones. Well, what makes no sense is it's like they're talking about what the hell is the coach thinking? You guys get rid of Daniel Jones, but then you skip your second string quarterback and go to your third stringer?
Who is the second string?
Drew Lock.
Well, I mean,
okay.
The main problem there is Drew Lock.
Well, but he showed in Seattle the couple times he did come in for Geno last year. He started for Geno for 2 weeks in a row, and he went 2-0. He looked decent. He looked pretty good. But then again, it could have been because he was in the Seahawks organization.
Yep.
And that maybe they're just afraid that, let's keep him around. Maybe we can keep him around, but not throw them into this freaking mess right away.
Oh yeah.
So maybe that's what they're thinking. And
Who
they're
knows?
probably thinking they can see what this Danny DeVito has.
Yeah, his name is Tommy DeVito for you
I
guys,
know.
by the way. Just
Yep,
for the audience.
everybody.
All right, so going back to that league, so I
Oh,
did
yeah,
lose.
sorry.
I'm 4-8 now. I'm getting derailed again. So I'm in 10th. Playoff teams, 8 teams make the playoffs. So technically speaking, I still have a chance.
8 teams?
I'm in the 10th spot. 8 teams make it. It's a 12-team league. So right now, top 4 have clinched. They're all 8-4. Bottom 3 teams are all 4-8. So that would be me, Calvin, and one other team. In between that, you have 3 teams at 5-7 and 2 at 6-6. So there's still a chance.
You're still 2 games? Yeah.
I'm hoping. I just need in that 8th spot. I just need an 8th. And I'm playing Calvin this week, so one of us will still have a chance and one of us will be done. Take it easy on me, Calvin. Take it easy.
Well, if he listens to this beforehand, maybe he won't.
Take it easy.
All right. So that's our Fantasy Leagues playoff push segment.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get some fun in. This is our fun segment now. We are going to be building our Thanksgiving plate with superstars from the NFL.
Yeah.
And
how do we want to do this? We want to just pick a food and we both take turns going with that
I said
one
we
and then
just
move
take
on to the
turns,
next one? Or?
like take turns draft style, you know. Just
okay. Are we doing specific foods first or whichever?
Yeah, whichever one you want to go for.
Okay. Because we did do the same categories, correct?
Yes, it's all the same category.
Okay.
So turkey or ham.
Yeah, but then we got mashed potatoes and gravy, we got stuffing, we got cranberry, and dinner rolls. Correct?
Yep.
Cool. You want to start or you want me to start? Full disclosure, I still have one that I'm actively thinking of.
It's like I got all 5 of them actively thinking right now. I think I know what the mash and gravy is. But okay. Well, I'm gonna go. I might as well just do my turkey and ham right now.
Okay, do it.
Just since I've talked to you about it earlier. Going off of what you said, like he's the center of attention because this is the center of your plate. This is your main course. He's the main course on this team, whether the rest of the staples like it or not. And in his case, he's the turkey. On the other hand, being he's the frickin' turkey in the negative sense. If people,
Some
hopefully
people prefer ham.
Some people prefer ham. Oh yeah, even being a ham is like, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
He's the center of like I said, center of the team, whether the rest of the team likes it or not.
Him to be or not.
Yes. Okay. And like far as like turkey, or you're just a jot turkey or something like that. That's him. He's a cut up. He's nuts. It's like he's definitely not a Brett Favre. No. So
all right.
Aaron
Rodgers. So I'll do my turkey. I thought of it in the sense of like turkey ham. We had 2 different ways of thinking about this. I took it as turkey, ham. It's the main. That's what everybody's there for. It's the main focus. The others are just accompaniment. I don't think that first one was a fucking word, whatever that was. Everything else accompanies this. And pretty sure everybody knows who it's going to be. Come on. It's Saquon Barkley. The dude is literally going ham. Like, on,
literally
man.
Going ham. That's a good reference.
Saquon. It was easy for me. There it is. He's awesome.
Okay, so we got turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and rolls, right?
Cranberry.
Cranberry sauce. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All
You need more
right.
time on anything?
I'm cool. I got my mash and gravy right now.
Go for it.
Okay, call me Homer. I don't care. Mash and gravy is a combination of two that works well together. And despite them losing this week and people are already on his case about it, I say Russell Wilson and the wide receiver from
George Pickens.
George Pickens. Because when they're playing and Russell Wilson throws those rainbow balls, who's under there
Yep.
perfectly to get, and that's George Pickens.
Yep.
That's my mash and gravy.
I like it.
So-
My mashed potatoes and gravy, I also went with a quarterback wide receiver combo.
You got it.
My quarterback is number 3 in terms of points per game right now, and his wide receiver is number 1 in points per game by an easy 3 points according to Sleeper, and that would be Joseph Burrow and Jamar Chase.
Ooh, oh god damn, that's
They
That's
go
better than
together
mine.
so good, so easy.
I know.
Right there. They're both playing at the top of their game. Can't beat it.
See, I was thinking about that too. It's like I was trying to find the comparisons that's having a good year together.
Mhm.
Like usually Kelsey and Mahomes,
Yeah.
but
And
they're
I'm sure
not.
there's other ones out there, but I mean, right now, 19.6 points per game for Jamar Chase. That is number 1 of all wide receivers. Joe Burrow's at 21.7. That's 3rd of all quarterbacks.
Wow.
And you put them together, they're on the same freaking team. Like in terms of the whole, everybody offensively, Joe Burrow's number 4 in points per game on the year so far, and Jamar Chase is number 9. And they're on the same goddamn team.
Yep. So, stuffing. You're real good at this. How do you categorize stuffing? What does stuffing mean to you?
So that's the one I'm still looking for a guy,
Okay.
because I wasn't quite sure how to classify stuff.
Oh,
Personally, I love stuffing.
Yeah.
But originally Jamar Chase was going to be my stuffing because stuffing's great. Jamar Chase is great. Everybody makes it differently. Everybody can have their own awesome stuffing. Every team has an awesome wide receiver, but they're slightly different than others. Jamar Chase is the main recipe, but then I put him as mashed potatoes and gravy, so now I'm screwed on finding another stuffing.
I'm thinking of someone that's not a wide receiver, and you've touched on him before. Oh gosh.
Was he aware that I touched him? Was this consensual touch?
No, but he was one of the guys you wanted to hang out with.
Baker Mayfield?
No, the other quarterback. Jameis Winston, because he's colorful, a little fluffy, fun to be around. He's pretty good, he's good.
Yeah.
You
get one of those weird quotes. It's a raisin. You don't expect it, but you're like, oh, okay. Doesn't quite make sense, but I mean, it's there.
He's great for fantasy football.
Yeah.
And just say that he's great for fantasy football, and that's what we're looking for, fantasy football players.
Oh, yeah. This is a fantasy football podcast.
Jameis Winston, that's my stuffing.
That's pretty good.
This is all off the top of my head, too.
Let's loop back around to stuffing, because I'm still trying to figure out one, because I feel like I just used Jamar Chase twice, and that's not okay.
You can go with one of the other ones, and you can categorize them, too, so it's easy for me to pick.
I'm going to go to, let's do dinner rolls.
Okay.
I had 2 options here, but I'm going to go with the one that I think makes a little more sense. Dinner rolls. First reason this one makes sense. You got multiples, right? So what I picked, there's multiples of this. But you can't have all the other fixings on the plate and not have a dinner roll to, like, get that last little bit of gravy or potatoes or put stuff on it. You can't have the other things without this. This has to be there. Dinner rolls have to be there. And that's the Eagles' offensive line. Saquon Barkley would not be eating it up like he is without that offensive line. And without Jason Kelce, they're still killing it. Eagles' offensive line or dinner rolls.
I have heard a national broadcaster call the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line a cement wall.
Yeah. Just the fact that Saquon put up 40 fantasy points this weekend, and it's not the only monster game he's had, should be enough.
Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking of a guy. I was thinking of a guy. Now I'm drawing a blank. As in the roll, soft, buttery Hawaiian roll. You got to have them on the side. I'm going to go with another quarterback. I'm stuck on quarterbacks, I guess. And that's Lamar Jackson.
Nice.
I mean, he runs. He picks up the slack too. Mm-hmm. He rolls out, and there's everybody covered, and there's stuff that needs to. Yeah.
Nice.
And he needs to pick up 5 yards or whatever. Pick up that trail of gravy. Pick up the trail of gravy.
Nice.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. I'm stuck on quarterbacks, I guess.
I now have my stuffing. I figured it out.
All right.
So stuffing. I love stuffing. One of my favorite dishes. It's awesome. Always reliable. Every once in a while, I'm going to put like raisins or some stupid shit in there. Not so great. I'm still going to eat it. I'm still going to like it. Derrick Henry's worst game this year has been 9.5 points. Other than that, he scored over 10 points in every goddamn game. Derrick Henry is the stuffing.
Nice. Nice. That's good.
Yeah, nice.
I like that. So on the stuffing behalf, I was going to say something, but I forgot. Okay, never mind. We can move on.
Cool. Cranberry left, right?
Yes, cranberries. The gelled cranberry is my favorite. Depending on who makes the fresh cranberries, because some people, they make it tart. It's sour and kind of the bean and berries are still crunchy. They're still crunchy. Okay. And it's like, and that's where the sour comes from, is from the crunchy shell. But if they cook it enough, it tastes good. I like it. But the gelled cranberries out of the can, the way it comes out, great. And I am drawing a blank far as that goes. Who's my cranberry?
You want me to go and give you a chance?
Yes. Why don't you go?
Okay. So, cranberry, like you, it's one of my favorites. Really, I just like food. I'm pretty sure I've said everything on here is my favorite, but whatever. I, as like you, also love the can. But if there's homemade, my opinion, it's usually better. But they're both are really good. So my cranberry is the Lions running backs. The homemade is Jahmyr Gibbs. He is the superior. He's the top notch. But David Montgomery's still fucking good. You can't go wrong with either one.
No, you can't. All right, I'm back on mine. My cranberry would be Nico Collins.
Oh, okay.
Because I got to have him on my plate. I love Nico Collins.
Sometimes he gets forgotten.
And I love, sometimes he does get forgotten.
Yeah.
And I usually do that sometimes at Thanksgiving, forget to put out the plate of cranberry sauce.
That's why I brought it up.
But it's why, and if there's people around enough to remind me, hey, where's cranberry sauce?
Yeah.
But but Nico Collins is a great wide receiver, and it's not a quarterback this time. So, there's you go, Nico Collins.
There we go.
It's a fun little thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the show description. Our picks. If
Okay.
you maybe when you get a chance, like put your picks down in the show doc
Yeah. You
later,
can do that.
because I just put mine in. Bad spelling and everything. Just put it in the bottom somewhere, and I'll put the comparison. I'll actually make a poll of it.
Oh, there we go.
I'll make a poll. Can we make a poll on YouTube?
I think so. We'll have to
Well, at
figure
least
it out.
worst case scenario, the poll will be in the Spotify side when I get that
Okay.
up. And I'll try to get a poll going in the YouTube, or at least have them in the show description, and you guys can choose from there.
Yeah.
Which one has the better plate?
Yeah. Which plate do you like more?
Something we always talk about. We always compete. It drives my wife nuts.
I looking ahead to our next segment, I just realized I forgot to total everything after last night's game.
Oh no. All right. Speaking of the next segment,
Yes, DraftKings.
we are going into the DraftKings fantasy lineups. So how we
So going into last night's game, you had one person going. You had Will Disley. You were at 87.08. I had Justin Herbert and Lad McConkey, and I was at 72.8. I am
oh wow.
totaling up scores live right now. Give me a minute here. I'm terrible at my job. Actually, this is my job. Live action. Calculator.
Oh.
Okay, so you totaled out at 93.78. Let's see if that was enough.
Probably not. I'm almost done podcasting.
It was not. I had 100.72. So I won once again. Sorry, Howard.
Every time I lose my soul.
Now, so this week we're going to do just the Thanksgiving Day games, correct?
Yes.
The 3 games.
Yes.
So because we only had 6 teams to choose from, I had 2 lineups, and I don't know which one to pick.
Uh-oh. You still need time to think on that?
No, you know what? One of them has $100 remaining salary. One has $300 remaining salary. Which one should I pick, Howard? 100 left over or 300 left over?
I'd say 100 left over.
Cool. All right.
That means
That's
someone you paid more for.
Yeah. Cool. That's my team. All right. Ready when you
All right. You want to go with your quarterback first?
Yes. So I went with Green Bay, Miami, the Giants, Cowboys, and then what's the other game? Chicago, Detroit. Those are the games, right?
Right.
So I went Jordan Love at quarterback at 6,300.
Jordan Love, huh?
Jordan Love.
Wow. Trying to. I'm looking at mine right now, and as I'm doing this, damn it. Okay. Let's see. It's kind of hard not to pick the same players from the same teams.
Oh, I know. We're gonna have overlap no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my quarterback.
Mhm.
I picked Jared Goff.
Nice.
Red hot. Like really red hot.
Mm-hmm.
He's like making himself look like Joe Montana out there.
Yeah, right. All right. Running backs. I went with Tyrone Tracy for 5,800 and Rico Dowdle in the same game for 5,500.
Oh wow. My running backs is Tyrone Tracy Jr.
Yep.
and Jahmyr Gibbs.
Ooh, nice. How much was Gibbs? 75?
Oh crap.
7,500. I got it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Wide receivers. I went with, I don't like his quarterback, but he's still CD Lamb. Went a CD for 7,300. And then I went Malik Neighbors for 7,100 and Jalen Waddle at 5,400.
Yep. All right. My wide receivers. Give me 1 second. Yes, I'm doing doo-doos. Yes. What the hell? All right. My wide receivers is Tyreek Hill for 6,900.
Nice.
Jalen Waddle for 5,400. Malik Neighbors for 7,100.
So going with Hill and Waddle.
Shit.
Huh?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, it's hard not to, and you only got 6 teams to choose from.
Yep.
All right, my last 3 tight end flex defense. My tight end and flex I stacked with Jordan Love. I'm going Tucker Kraft and Jaden Reed. Kraft is 3,700 and Reed is 5,700.
Oh, okay. And your defense?
Oh yeah. I didn't want to say it out loud. It's the Cowboys against the Giants for 3,100.
Okay. See, I didn't even
Forgot we were
look at the
doing defense.
rankings. Oh my god. I'm trying to find a tight end.
Yeah, they're not the matchups aren't the greatest matchups for any positions really.
No.
Like
Well, I'm
just
going
doing Thanksgiving kind of made things interesting this week.
Yes. Well, no, whatever. I'm going to go with that guy. For tight end, I'm going with Jay Hill from Miami for
Who?
2,500.
Oh, it's
That's going to be a guy that.
Julian Hill. Okay, I don't even know who
That's going to be a guy that he's going to fall in the end zone and make me win this thing.
Yeah, good. I had to look up his first name because I didn't know who the hell he was.
Yeah.
But he's only $2,500.
Yes. Just like my flex is going to be Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Oh man.
Oh wait, no. Oh, here we go. No, he's not gonna get it. Maybe he might. Yeah. Sorry guys, I ran out of time. I'm trying to make this. I'm doing it on the fly. Trying to find me a cheap. What the hell? Odell Beckham Jr. for 3,200.
Okay. But not
Right.
Peoples-Jones.
Not Peoples-Jones, no. Sorry.
There you go. Basically,
Shit.
you're going with the Miami Dolphins.
And you know what? Going with the Lions defense.
Nice.
I still have $1,000 left.
1,000?
Yes.
All right.
Damn.
Want to change that Odell Beckham or Julian Hill or anything?
I think I will change the Julian Hill.
Okay.
Change Julian Hill to... Oh, what the hell? Sam Laporta.
Okay. Flip the board.
There we go. Now I got none remaining.
There we go. Yeah, he's 4,100. God dang. I feel like he's so expensive and he hasn't done a goddamn thing this year.
No, he hasn't. I mean, that means he's due. And
Okay.
yeah.
I'm so done with Laporta.
Thinking about it.
He's burned me all year.
Oh, geez. I'm glad I don't go to the casino and drop money on these DraftKings things.
I know I'm starting to think like, man, maybe I should, but then like, how would I do against like other people?
Other people, I bet you other people are getting like in the 130s, 140s.
Oh yeah,
very high. We're like barely scratching 100.
Yeah, I've been floating around 100. I've been over a good chunk, but I've also been under a good chunk.
I would rather do the whole prop bet.
Oh yeah, like parlay a bunch of props together.
Yeah. So, all right, that is our Thanksgiving episode.
Yep.
And thank you for listening. Everybody have a great holiday weekend. And everybody get fat off of turkey and mashed potatoes, gravy, little orange poo-foo jello or whatever. You know, we have orange puff. Your dad's favorite dish.
Yeah.
You know, get sick of apple pie and pecan pie and
eat
you know what
pumpkin pie.
Have you ever had sweet potato pie?
Yeah.
I've never had it. Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very similar to pumpkin, kind of, but typically you use, I think, less spices, which I think is why I like it, because I don't like pumpkin pie because there's too much. I don't like the combination of spices and how much is in it.
So you're not a pumpkin spice mocha guy?
No, it's hot garbage. Get that shit away from me. Eggnog, bring it on. Pumpkin pie spice? No.
All right. Now, thank you for listening to the Fantasy Tailgate Podcast with Howie and Will. I'm Howie. He's Will. And we'll catch you later.
Yeah.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Everybody.
Bye-bye now.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Fantasy Tailgate Podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe to help us continue to grow. Also, follow us on our socials and join us again next